Okay. Oops. Hello. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Excellent. I can see you all. All right, hopefully you can see me. See if the chat comes up. Okay. Hey, everyone. Just 1 second. Every time you turn this on, you've got to try to figure it out. Okay. All right, let's hope you can see me and it's not going all weird. Hey, everyone. That's better. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Happy Lionsgate Day. Lions Portal. You got me live, Penny. Thanks so much for coming in. We're going to have the awesome activation, meditation, declaration, whichever one you want to call it today for this. It's also my son Corey James's birthday. He's 31 today, so we're going to tease him later. Okay, welcome everybody. Thanks to my husband for being here. Failsafe. G Mason's here as well. Hey, G Mason. Hey. Okay, let's get a sound check. If everyone can hear me clearly, just let me know. Thanks for the peace. Okay. So I'm actually live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. So, yeah, I will hopefully be able to see you all. Good morning. Sounds clear? Thanks, Karen, for letting me know. Sounds good. All right, sweet. I have another setup. Afternoon here in South Africa. Okay, good afternoon. Thanks very much. Don't forget to push the like button. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you're not already and all of that. Greetings. Welcome. So if you have some crystals today, it would be a good idea to use them. I'm going to be using a smoky quartz Lemurian and just a Lemurian quartz. I'm going to be sending you some healing today with light codes. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. Awesome, Sue. Good morning. So once everybody sort of gets in, I will start reading some things to you, and we will start our beautiful manifestation, declaration, activation, attunement. It's all happening with the Lions Gate Syrian energy coming in. And this is very, very important for us. The 8th of the 8th is a portal peak day. It actually lasts until the 12th, but from what I'm told, it's here all the time. You've just got to activate this energy within yourself. However, we'll just look into this a little bit more as we're going on. I'm not sure how many people are going to come today because it's early in the morning for some people. Some people are at work. But because it's my son's birthday, I want to get it done early so we can do whatever we're doing later. Okay. Oh, happy birthday to the twins, Colette. Good morning, Pauline. Okay. Sweet. And I also want to remind myself I'll press record and I'll do the activation separate as well. Thanks so much, Pauline. Hey, Briony from Australia. Hey. No problem. Every year I will do this. Every year. You're going to get all kinds of stuff from me for nothing here. This is what I'm all about, right? Good morning from Belgium. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know how he turned 31. Like, how did that happen? Okay. Awesome. Good morning. All right. So 5 more minutes and then TC, I don't know how she got her thing up here. TC's like, good morning, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Yep, I've got my banner up. All right. So we are going to start here in a minute. Okay, just a second. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much from wherever you are. Thanks for letting me know. Hi from the UK, from the Philippines, from Greece, from Nigeria, Belgium. We've got people from Holland, got people from Indiana, we've got people from Missouri. I'm in Missouri now. We got your package. Yeah. We've got people from Canada. And where else? Hang on a minute. Australia, of course, my home country. So we are in Missouri now. Let me know where you are. Florida, Hawaii, Western New York. I love this. This is my favorite part when everybody tells me where you are. Ohio, South Africa. Awesome. Oh, we got a couple from Holland and Mauritius as well. West Virginia, beautiful. Kenya. I love it. Wow, some people really coming in from South Africa as well. All over the world. Pennsylvania for Deb. Wow, spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania. South Africa. I love it. Thank you so much. New Zealand. Oh, Simon, hey. Awesome. I love this. So, okay, so I know some people are probably going to come in. We've got readings from the lounge room with my husband, Failsafe. So, everybody, this is my husband. Okay, so this is Bobby Failsafe. North Carolina, Nigeria. Okay, well, awesome. All right. I love this. Okay. So, as you're all coming in, before I get started with the portal, okay, with the light Lionsgate today, we've got the Philippines as well. Thank you. Hey, we've got Denver. Before I get started with all of that today, I just want to let you know that if you can see my website across the bottom of the screen, all right, so that's the only place that you can contact me for readings and things like that. Unfortunately, a lot of people try to scam and send you a message and tell you to donate and tell you that they are me. And luckily, I had somebody who actually contacted me by email and said, have I got your donation PayPal correct? And I'm like, what? And it was some Florence woman. So just please be careful. I'm not going to reach out to you for readings and all that stuff. I actually have some really, really good readings on at the moment. Soul strand reading. What's your soul? What's your divine pathway? This finds out what your soul signature is, what your soul name is, even, and gives you channeled messages and all kinds of things about yourself. I do past life readings with healing and karmic release. These are incredibly powerful for you. So I'm actually thinking of some other different types of readings, maybe one for, what planet or what origin you're from or whatever. Maybe you want to know more about that. Maybe you want to have a health type of a reading and see if we can check into things for you, right? Of course, we're not supposed to diagnose anything or anything like that, but you can sort of tune into your chakras and do a healing in that way. There's all kinds of things, or you can learn yourself at my tarot course as well. So if you're interested in anything, you want to pay stuff off, you haven't got the money right now, or whatever it is, and you see something that you want to do with me, my soul star healing is all Egyptian energy. It is very, very powerful. Shamanic healing, mentoring, all these things. If you see something and you want to do it, talk to me about a payment plan, okay? It's not me giving you the payment plan, but I can show you how to do it, right? So, yeah, I really appreciate all of you coming through. And figures I'll have to watch later. Sorry, Penny. Hey, Desiree, thanks for coming in. Morning, Teresa. Angela, thanks, everybody. So, yeah, there's so much that you can learn about yourself and have healing with and start to go in the right direction, get clarity in your life as well. Now, right now, okay, this is the 8th of the 8th. This is the Lions Gate Portal. What does this mean? The sun aligns with the star cluster or the energy of Sirius, which is our spiritual sun, while it's in the sign of Leo. So the sun aligns with the star Sirius while we're in the energy of Leo. So this creates a big gateway, right? This creates an alignment that opens up a gateway of information, wisdom, energy, manifestations, spiritual enlightenment, okay? Knowledge of all kinds. Now, this is what the Egyptians worked with. They worked with it all of the time. And they also had, this energy of the beings that are connected with Sirius in the star system. There are planets within there, small but mighty planets, and energies from these systems would connect with the Egyptians. And some say this is how they got all of their knowledge for pyramids and things like that. And in fact, they are actually replicas of what's on this planetary system in Sirius. So they're replicas of what they were taught and what they saw. And I'm very connected to this energy, right? Being a Leo anyway is cool, but really, really connecting in with this energy has taught me so much about my pathway. And you all know this by now. I do this every single year. So guides from the Sirian star system and planets within it send us healing and light and awakening, right? Now, you can activate this particular gateway at any time you want to. You can open this Lionsgate portal for yourself. And after I teach you a method today, it's going to open the star code within you, okay? When we open the star codes and we're working with a very, very deep energy inside of our being, working with our the energy of our bones and our DNA and things like that, we can get really cold. So just remember that if you do feel extra chilly over the next few days while your body is integrating this energy, it's just from this activation today as well. So we have, Dana's here. Hi, Dana. Everybody's here. Dana, Desiree, TC. We have some of our beautiful light leaders here as well. Cindra's here. She's our light leader too. Also, so we're going to be bringing in and activating our star code to awaken manifestations, okay, and letting go of inhibitions. This is very important. I've written some things down, so when we get into the declaration of doing this, okay, all you need to do is hold intention, because the way that I'm going to be doing the declaration for you is talking you through what we're asking to have happen. So not always do you have to have visuals what you need to do is just be open to saying what you need and actually having it, right? Saying what you need and actually having it in your life. Okay, this is what's really important right now. Now, so we're activating your star code, your higher self, source energy, and your connection with the Sirian energy, the Lions Gate Portal, to open up manifestations in your life. Okay. We're releasing all of your own restrictions, awakening your abilities. So one thing that I keep getting, Tristan's here also. Let go of your problems and allow change through surrender. Right? This is one of the biggest things that was taught to me, was to allow change by surrendering into that happening. So for example, some people, they allow negativity because they surrender into negative things happening. They surrender that there's always going to be a problem. They surrender into fear, right? They feel conflicted about what they're doing, and so they just give up on themselves, or they give up on their pathway. They give up on their spiritual pathway as well. If they don't see results straight away, then they give up because that's what they're used to. So as we let go of our problems, we allow change through the surrendering process. We're willing to give it all up. So no matter where you are on your spiritual journey, like what you're doing, when you finally just decide that this is how you are and this is how you live and this is what you're doing, there is a hesitancy in a lot of people to be completely committed to their pathway because of work or pressures from family or what would their friends think or whatever. So if you're not living this life, and it doesn't mean that, you know, you're broadcasting messages all the time to people or trying to tell them how to live their life, but you're doing this truth for yourself. And if you still have a problem with what other people think about that, maybe this is something that you need to surrender today. Because the lion energy, as you can see, is focused on confidence. Leo energy is focusing on pushing forward fearlessly. And why does it do this? Because when you look at a lion, do you not know exactly what that lion believes? Right? What that lion thinks? Who that lion is? Okay. When you're looking at a lion, you don't think for a second, well, this person's fake. Or this energy's fake. This guy, he's going to be nice to me when I go over to him. He's going to rip you to pieces, right? So there's a confidence that has to come through with what you're doing in your life, right? No matter what it is. Okay. I find it sometimes a little bit difficult and challenging if people don't know me and I'm meeting people in a group session or whatever, and we're connected by friends, or these friends know these friends, and they're just meeting me for the first time. I work with alternative therapies, and obviously I'm doing all of this work. So as soon as they might see that I do readings or something like that, the first thing that comes to mind is I'm some kind of witch, or I'm some kind of weirdo, or I'm some kind of woo-woo, whatever. Like their judgment comes right in. And then you feel like uncomfortable in this energy because suddenly people have these assumptions of who you are. And it took me quite a long time to stand in my power and just be who I am anyway, regardless of what they thought of me. They don't know. They didn't know. So their assumptions really mean nothing to me. Who I am and how I broadcast and what I'm doing in my life is the most important thing, Because if I hold integrity with what I'm doing, then I'm always following my soul path. Do you know that for you to be on your path, okay, so people ask me about this, for you to be on your soul path, all you have to do is lessen the suffering on the planet by creating joy. And if you're doing that, there's nothing else you need to do. Lessen the suffering on the planet by bringing joy, creating joy. Being in happiness is actually everybody's path. Now, there are many aspects to that. There are other things you can do, but you've got to bring joy and help people, right? By bringing joy is lessening the suffering on the planet. Now, as we activate this energy today, and we don't have to be here for long, we'll be here for a little while. As we activate this energy here today, what are you initiating in your life? What do you want to change about yourself? Is it your looks or what you're doing with your life or whatever it is, right? Do you want to manifest so much money that you never have to worry again, right? Are you worrying too much? Are you seeing money as something that's always leaving your hands? If you're looking at money, for example, if you don't have it, it's got to do with multiple things in your life. One, it could be past life energy that's blocking you with a poverty consciousness. Two, it could be that you were raised not to have anything and be happy about it. Maybe you were raised really, really harsh. Three, it could be that you were raised very wealthy, with a wealthy home, and you just kind of had a bad experience, like with money, or saw greed from it, right? There could be many different reasons why you personally are stopping this energy from flowing, right? Could be many different reasons why the money is not flowing beautifully in your life. Okay. One of the biggest reasons, if you don't have, money, and maybe you've got money, but then you don't have extra money, right? Maybe you can pay everything, but you don't have, it's going to take you a long time to save up for that holiday or whatever you're doing. It's because you've limited yourself somehow. You've restricted yourself somehow. And if this is the day that we manifest things into our life, like it's one of the most powerful days for that to happen. And it's if that's the most powerful day that this is going to happen today, then before we do this, it's a good idea that you are willing to let go of any belief, any person, any place, anything, any situation, any past life that is pulling you back into poverty consciousness. If you're trying to manifest the right relationship, do not ask for a specific person, because this is against their free will for you to do that. Okay. So when you're manifesting things, you're surrendering into the outcome of having whatever that is for your highest good. And Tony Fire Dragon, that's what we're doing today. We are doing a meditation. So I'm glad that you found me. So we're letting go of problems, restrictions, limitations, because the energy of the divine is limitless, right? And if you're doing something to sabotage your own success, call yourself out on it, okay? If you're using limiting language, by saying things like, oh, I can't have that, or this only happens to these people, or, it's too hard, or I'm never supposed to have any money because in a past life I was a wealthy king and I never wanted that again. Let it go, and understand that the more you have, the more you can help people. If you can surrender into a change right now on the planet, And we're bringing in light all across the planet by doing this together today. We're bringing in and activating abundance, okay, in your life. We're activating those levels of joy that you've never seen before. And if you let your brain get in the way, the conscious mind will talk you out of anything that's good for you. But if you let yourself just go with this flow, you will be amazed at what starts to happen. Things are going to change when you're on the right pathway. The Sirian energy is giving messages to the Egyptians and continually giving messages of healing to the planet throughout history and up until now. Here they are still, right? If you were a high frequency being, right? If you're right up in there in the 12th dimension, okay, how does it look for you to manifest something? Do you think it's easier because you're already in this high frequency? The thing of it is that they've had to work themselves through all of these different lessons in order to get to that frequency of instantaneous manifestation, whether it's money or whether it's a house or whether it's a vehicle or whether it's another planet that they can just create. It's such a powerful and potent belief of nothing but that happening that it just occurs. You've got this already within you, okay? You've already got the ability to manifest instantaneously. It's just that you don't believe it on some level. So you have to wait until you see your manifestation. Now, this takes a little bit of time to work out where we're actually limiting and restricting ourselves, right? But as we have this opening right now for this particular special day of alignment, wouldn't it be wise to open up to all possibilities, releasing all limitations, and understanding what it's like to create a manifestation in your life? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to work with the light beings, the Sirian beings of light, the lion beings. We're going to work with them to show you how to manifest something, okay, as we're going along. So this is going to be really powerful. So, all right, just 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So one of the things that I just wanted to say also here is something that I'd written a while ago, and it was about co-creating with the universal mind. And it's saying to the effect of your manifestations are only going to be created through what you feel is possible. See? So what we have to do as we're going through this today is we have to focus on what we feel is actually possible. And if we don't think that being multi-millionaires or having the man or woman of your dreams or living in the life that you choose or having the right house or having the right job or whatever it is possible for you, then we have to, and you have to, as you're doing this meditation, examine why. So you can have the best life that you can imagine. That's what it is. Imagination is everything. It's key. It moves things, right? And you need to think of an area in your life that you really want to improve and bring change into, okay? Affirm that what you want has no choice but to manifest into your life. And cut yourself off when you start limiting how that can happen. If it's been a day and you haven't seen your manifestation, cut that thought out of your brain by saying to yourself, oh, I've already taken care of that. Why am I pulling myself away from what I really want? So as much as this energy, as much as this Sirian energy right now is about manifesting, it's also about releasing limitations that hold you back from the life that you want, limitations that hold you back from your abilities, limitations that hold you back from happiness because you're not giving yourself a chance to be happy now. You are perhaps focused on what everybody else is thinking, doing, or saying, and how you're being restricted somehow by others, or others are controlling you or whatever. And this happens all the time, where other people will tell me, I'm blocked. My partner won't let me do this, or I can't do this because of what this will happen or that will happen, right? And the thing is that we allow that to happen. We allow those blocks to occur. We give up our power to somebody else, and then we're annoyed about it. I've done it a long, long time throughout my life. Just being fearful and being anxious and living a life that way because you don't want to upset anyone, or, upset the apple cart, or you don't want something falling apart. So you just do conform, and then you become really annoyed about it, right? So we got to look at things at your own self being the vehicle to manifestations, your own self being the vehicle to change in your life. You are in control of you. No one can be in control of you unless you're letting them. No one can take your abilities away or send you negative energy unless you give into it and allow it into your being. So today, I'm explaining this to you because if you really want to manifest things in your life, one, have an idea of what that is right now. Two, be honest with yourself and have an idea of what's restricting you within you. Where are the limitations within you? Welcome, everybody. So where are these limitations within you, right? What's happening always in your life that blocks this? And if it's a past life energy, don't worry. We're going to also highlight what that is as well. Now, when you're working with past life work, you really don't want to just take it willy-nilly. You've got to look at things very deeply for yourself, okay? So although we want to highlight, a past life stuff, sometimes, you really need to have a look at it in order for you to heal it. This is why I offer these as readings, as well as sessions that you can do over the phone with me. Now, right now in your life, as we're focusing on this today, remember we've got powerful energy flowing through, and I have to be very slow and very particular because I'm obviously being guided this whole time. There's going to be a light code healing, working with the light codes, okay? So you need to be open to receiving this today, as well as having this beautiful activation to manifest your own destiny. You can lift yourself from where you are currently into another timeline frequency and start living that life, right? You can also go backwards the other way and start living an old life because you're scared of the new life. Some people fall back on, old things that they were doing before or whatever, It's strange sometimes when there's like a change in someone's life that is so massive that they become fearful and go back to what's familiar. And this happens a lot to people. And, it even happened to me at one point in my spiritual journey where I went completely away from anything spiritual. until the angels, and actually my son, whose birthday it is today, brought me back from this brink of, just destroying myself, like self-destruct, right? So if you have a piece of paper, if you have something that you can write, I also want you to write something after this session today, like how you felt at the beginning and how you feel at the end, what you've been trying to achieve throughout your life. Why has it been difficult? The more difficult your life has been, the bigger the task is, obviously, to help more people, right? You've got more people that you need to help. The more BS you've been through in your life, the more information you have, the more knowledge you have, the more healing you've had. And you can share this with others, because if you don't have an experience of something, how can you share anything with anybody? You might resonate or connect with someone and feel compassion for them, but unless you've experienced it yourself, and everyone's got their own little experiences here, but unless you've experienced something yourself, it's very hard to show someone how to get out of whatever funk they're in, right? So as we do this today, remember that your universal mind can create for you only what you believe can happen. If you don't see your manifestations happening in 3 days and you give up on everything, check yourself, reset yourself, and go back into a place of acceptance. If you can't surrender, if you feel all, you're overthinking, most likely. Overthinking will just kill a manifestation quicker than anything else. If you think of an angel or you think of a spirit guide, think of cosmic beings, do you think they give a crap about overthinking and stressing about anything and worrying about stuff? They've learned that a muddled mind creates more of the same. So a clear mind creates a clear reality. A focused mind creates a focused reality. A dedicated mind creates dedicated reality. If you're thinking of manifesting things that you want in your life, okay, then that's what you're doing to create a manifest reality. That everything that you think and everything that you say is happening when you say it. If you don't understand that you're a sovereign being of light, I'm telling you right now, dark and light energy know who you are. They know that you're sovereign. They wait for you to actually acknowledge it. And if you don't, the darkness has a field day. And when you do, the light enhances things and washes out all of that energy. Right now is this magical time where we are on the brink of a lot of things happening on the globe as well, right? A lot of things are happening on the globe. A lot of things are happening in people's lives. A lot of stress is occurring. A lot of fighting is happening. A lot of divisions happening. A lot of restrictions are happening on the outside world, okay? So a lot of times people think to themselves, well, how can I fix the outside world? How can I change what's going on here? You can't. Not with thought. Not with thought of it staying the same. Not with thought of it as being destruction. Not with thought of it as being hopeless. You give that job to the divine. You allow the divine to ignite the earth on the planet, to change things more positively. And as you bring joy, you increase the joy. Remember, your only task is to lessen the suffering on the planet and increase the joy. Okay? So if you're looking at things that are happening around the globe and you're just like horrified, stop and say, I am, as a sovereign being of light, I am asking that the divine activate more joy, more light, more love, clear away this negative vibration and allow it to be taken care of as well. Welcome to people that are coming in. Sorry, I'm just focused on what I'm saying right now. So thank you. if you were a leader, let's just say, of some country, I'm sure that you would say to yourself, and I would do everything different. Everybody would just be wealthy. Everybody would have plenty of time off. We'd have free healthcare. We would do it all, you know. And many people would say that they would like to be connected with this, right, and make a difference in that way. But when they get into that place of leadership, sometimes it goes to their head. The next thing you know, egoic, things are happening. The whole purpose of going into that place is ruined. So instead of us thinking that we can do a better job, we need to remember that there are higher beings that can do a far better job than any of us, that need to indeed take over, because this is how they have learnt in their progression through the dimensions, where they have learnt their lessons to surrender into the power of the divine, to know that that universal energy is always around every single individual, and you just need to grab at it in the right way instead of using it against yourself all of the time. So this is very important to me, that all of you who are listening to my messages, who watch my daily readings and things, understand that there's so much more to me than just, oh, here's your message of the day. The message of the day is to resonate with people in their heart space, that they might want to learn something, or they might want to shift something, they might want to change something, and therefore ask questions of how to do that. So it's like a segue into the deeper healing that really the world needs. Because once all of you have had that, and once all of you have lifted into this next level, you're not going to have a worry about anything. You're going to know very quickly how to handle every single thing that comes up in your life. There's going to be no more stress, because you won't allow that to be part of your being. Now, are there stressful situations? Sometimes, yes. But can you cope with it? Yes. Whereas before you might have just been hiding from things, right? As well. When you lift yourself into this vibration of you stop talking to yourself like crap, and you start talking to yourself in loving and compassionate ways, and your body responds. So, thank you, Rosemary. That's very kind. Each one of you, Rosemary just put up a message saying a beautiful and spiritual soul. And you know what? All of you are. All of you are. And let me liken it to this. When you really want someone to understand something about you, let's say you want your family member to understand what your choices are in life. And when you have found your happiness and your peace and all of that sort of stuff, when you see them still going through the same cycle that you got away from, and you lifted yourself away from, and you healed yourself and you moved on, or whatever you did, don't you just want to, when they continually go on and on about the same things, don't you want to just shake them by the shoulders and say, hey, if you just listen to me, your life can change too? Don't you want to just go, hey, this is the way. Hey, I found a way out. This is what we got to do. Hey, and then someone's like, oh, I can't see a way out. And they're still looking everywhere and the light's right in front of them. Right? It's like, I just want you to see the light in front of you and walk towards it, instead of going left and right and backwards and all around the place, everywhere but where you're supposed to be going. And it's like when you have an answer to someone, you're like, listen, I've got the answer. And someone's saying, no, the answer's coming in. It's got to be somebody else, not you. If you've ever felt that way in your life, it's the same way for your spiritual thing, when you just really want someone to get it, for God's sake, and they don't. It's it hurts. But the other thing is that we focus our vibration on what we're doing anyway, and know that the right people will turn and face that light, and they'll be on that same frequency, but in their own way. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful, Jennifer. And so I think a lot of times people want everyone to sort of like, hey, follow me, when the message is follow yourself and you'll find the light. Surrender to you, put yourself first, and you will find the way out. You know, wanting someone to understand you, of course, you know, obviously. I would love it if my children, for example, said, you know what, I know what you're saying. I can see how you're living. I know what you're doing. I know it's working. Tell me about it. But instead they're like, oh, yeah, yep. But I'm doing this. Oh, I get it, Mom. That's your thing. But I'm doing this. Oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. But I'm doing this. And, you know, you see them struggling with that. It's hard. So we've just got to continue to keep on marching forward and manifesting things in our life and being an instrument of God or source or whatever you want to call it, working through you. What better way to show the divine working through you than to be healthy, happy, joyful, abundant on every level? Isn't that a way to show that the divine is working through you and you're in alignment with the divine? When we do this activation today, this beautiful, it's just a focus. It's all I want you to think. I don't want you to think you have to experience all of this stuff. You're going to anyway, right? When you have this experience today, please have it in your mind about what is limiting you, what is restricting you. The energy is really weird today, Angela, because it is a very, very special day. It's the 8th of the 8th. Portal is open. From now on, from today on, life is going to change for you. Okay? Life is going to change for you. You need to get used to it. You need to notice yourself when you're falling back into old patterns. What is or what isn't is correct. Maybe think about what that means. What is or what isn't is correct. So it's your choice, in other words. Are you going to create what is, and that's correct? Or are you going to create what isn't, and that'll be correct for you? That's what direction you're going in. Thinking about this and, oh, this is overwhelming, and what about that? A waste of time. If you're sitting on a fence in your life, guess what? You get a sore ass. That's all you get, sitting on the fence. Many of us need to really decide what we're doing here in order for this earth to change as well. Don't you think it helps to have a much more powerful sense of enlightenment happening on the planet? Don't you think that's going to help us more than everybody getting their shits over everything and being upset with their neighbor or being upset with the person down the road for what they think of you or whatever? This just makes no sense. In order to have peace, peace starts within you. It's a choice every single day to be happy or not. Every day. You don't have to be perfect. Boy, oh boy, I'm a Leo. I can get really, really stroppy about things, right? I can get really, really annoyed. And what annoys me more than anything else is that what I was just telling you before is that you just want to shake some people and say, will you just listen? That really gets to me. And so instead of that being something I've got to fix. I have to allow, and I have to keep moving forward. So that frustration of wanting to save everybody, sorry, because that's what I want to do. I want to help everybody, when I understand that that's not my responsibility. It's a little bit different. Your responsibility is to lead your way forward. Lead the way forward for you. And whether people then take that role and join or come forward or do it is none of your concern. You're just doing what you're doing. You get what I mean? So when people assume things about me or, whatever, that also is something that's upsetting. Maybe it's upsetting to you as well. If someone assumes you're this way or that way, maybe that's why there's a whole movement around it right now. I don't know. But when they look at you and hold a judgment, it hurts the heart, because all you're trying to do is lead from your heart, and there's someone picking at it. Sometimes it can be difficult. Again, we've got to release inner judgments about what other people even think in the first place. What do we care, right? But be honest with yourself about what bothers you, because you know what you're thinking all the time, okay? You know where your mind is going all of the time. Someone from your past is making you angry still, you still care. Why do you still care? Dissolve things down. I used to get really worked up about people in my past and be like, why did they do that? Why did they do that? Looking for motives all the time. So angry at them for doing that to me. Meanwhile, they're living their life quite happily, and you're hurting yourself, because that's what anger does. You're actually only really angry at yourself, right? So, when we think about our past and we get all worked up about it, we literally care about what that person thought of us, rather than understanding that, okay, that was something that I needed to experience in my life. It's over now. And if they're wasting their time thinking about me, it gives me more power. Why am I giving them more power? By thinking about them all the time, making them more strong. So again, this is an individual pathway that you're on, and you may have people on the same wavelength on it, but you're on this pathway by yourself. So learn to be strong in it and learn to own it. And if you go, oh, this is too much, you're overthinking the whole thing. It's very simple. So let's get started with our declaration. Beautiful. Sounds like it. Thank you, Radiant. Very sweet. Okay. All right. So let's get ourselves organized to do this declaration. And mainly what I want to do is I want you to just, whatever I'm saying, just know that it's already happening. So when we do this declaration, we're going to set ourselves up as protected beings. Okay, we're going to do this visualization declaration, but just know that as I'm speaking something out loud, it is happening. You can repeat after me, but sometimes I go a little bit too fast. So what I'm going to do is also going to record this on my phone, and then I can put this up as a separate recording as well. When we're finished, the declaration, activation, attunement, all that stuff that we're doing, right? We're going to manifest things into our reality. Once we've done this, I am going to sit here and I'm going to channel in healing light codes as well. So if you're ready to receive healing after we've done this declaration, don't know how long I'll take on that part of it, but I will be just doing this. I'll just be sending this out. Good, Angela. So the other thing is, Angela was saying about she has this mission. She doesn't know what it is yet, but she'll trust that it will come. The mission is to reduce the suffering on the planet and increase the joy. Okay. Anything else you do is a total bonus. Okay. Because this is really important. That focus on that. If you would like to really delve deeper into your healing skills, your abilities, and you don't know what to do next, I do invite you to the Light Leaders Academy. Studying with friends, and support groups as well, and being connected with me more personally. I'm in the Telegram group with you all, and we also do Zoom calls and things and connect with each other as students. There's ways to pay these things off. It's really not expensive for all that you're getting. And you need to be armed, because once you've got this knowledge as well, it sort of really connects you with what you actually really want to do and how to do it. It also opens up a lot more about yourself than you ever realized was possible. And you actually start to see some of the connections that happen that are much, much deeper than you ever thought. So this is always there. divinemiracles@gmail is my email. I'll put this up here as well. And you can see my email, and then you can see my website. Okay. Now, for now, Richard's here. Hey. All right, we're going to start these declarations. Again, I have a smoky quartz, and I have, these are both Lemurian. Okay. Sometimes I carry a lot of other ones in my hands, but I've just got my Lemurians today. Have a focus on what you would like to bring in. Okay. We're also working on the grid work of the entire world. Okay. So we're doing a lot. Thank you, Kimberly. All right. Then we're going to do a healing. So if you guys have got issues, pain or discomfort, I want you to put it out there that that's going to leave for your highest good. Okay. And we're going to do that beautiful healing vibration. Sometimes when you're healing, though, just remember, some things can get worse before they get better. Okay. So let's get going. I'm going to see if I can. Just one moment. Oops. All right, 1 minute, everybody. Just get ready. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So it's all right. I was just looking at my settings here to see if I could just be audio only, but it doesn't matter. Remember, you can watch this later as well. All right, everyone, get ready. Let's go. Here we go. As I said to you, I'm going to record this separately, so we'll have that as well. Okay, everybody take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. In and out. Just notice any tension in your body right now and make a conscious effort to just relax as you breathe. So the purpose of this declaration is to connect with your own universal mind the energy of Lions Gate and Sirian vibration. This is going to open up ways in which you can manifest healing, changes, and focus in your life, and bring you more into alignment with who you really are. The powerful Sirian beings of light are opening up a massive portal. So we're going to connect into this now. Just listen to my words and follow along with intention of receiving. As a sovereign being of light, I hereby activate this portal of the Lions Gate. As a sovereign being of light, I call upon my higher self and activate this energy right now. I ask my higher self to merge with me now, to keep me safe, to keep me protected, to bring me through information, support, and a deeper alignment with all that is. I breathe into my higher self and out. I ask for my spiritual light team to activate now, to work with me right now, to release any tension in my physical body, to give me a physical sensation that they are with me right now. Allow yourself to feel whatever that is. We also ask the amazing Sirian beings of light to step into our energy field right now, as we are connected deep into the center of the earth and into the center of this portal, this Lions Gate portal energy, and beyond. We ask with acceptance of manifestations to pour into our lives, the lives of our loved ones, the lives of all those on the planet. And we are asking for an increase in joy on the planet, an increase in light in your physical body and onto the planet. That everything that you are doing is amplifying onto the planet, onto the earth. And imagining now a grid work of light around your head. This grid work of light extends straight upward into the higher dimension. This grid work of light goes upward into the higher dimensions, straight through the middle of the Lions Gate portal. It comes straight down through your physical body, straightening and healing the grid work of your physical body now. At the same time, moving higher and higher and higher up, and the more finer and the more beautiful the grid work becomes. We are sending our awareness up along the grid work, supported and guided by our spiritual light team, cosmic beings of lights and Sirian vibrational energy, sending our awareness up along the grid work and imagining right now that you are leaving your own earth reality safely and securely into the world of essence, into the world of your universal mind. Anything is possible. Seeing yourself meeting with the energy that hasn't manifested yet of what you want to create. You are meeting with the energy of what has not manifested in your life, the energy of what you want to create. We're just using our imagination right now to picture a color, a pattern, or a symbol of the energy that you want to create. It hasn't manifested yet. What is it that you want to create? Give it a symbol. Give it a color. Sense it or feel it. Maybe give it a pattern. Making the image more flowing, more open, harmonious. Sense this unmanifested energy begin to get larger and larger and larger. This is what you want. And we're adding a little bit of color. We're adding a fragrance. We might be adding some beautiful sounds, stretching it out, seeing the beings of light helping you to formulate larger colors and patterns, making it even more beautiful. Making it a size that feels good for you. Imagining that the energy of what you're creating is alive. It is alive. It is interacting with you. It is all around you. Adding light and more light to it. Interacting your pattern, your symbols, your colors, your happiness, your joy. Seeing yourself so delighted at this manifesting energy right in front of you. Opening it, playing with it like a big sheet of light, of color, of sound. And you're ready now to bring this into your physical world. Letting the energy of what you want change into subatomic particles of light. And imagining this as high vibration as you can. Speak it. Know that whatever you say is done. And you change its energy into particles of light. Seeing it crossing from the world of essence in your world of form. Letting these particles of light begin to coalesce. Imagine them having a shape. and amass as they come together into the world of form. Imagining your center of your being opening wide right now to receive the light particles that represent the energy of what you want. And now open up your arms if you can. Reach around in a circle to embrace this energy and push, push, push it towards your heart, nice and slow, pressing it in. And we ask now that as this merges with us, as the energy of the Lions Gate Portal creates and manifests extra energy for us, we are accepting of it now. We're allowing these subatomic light particles into the DNA. In every cell, in the center of every single cell, we are activating our true source at the same time, our true pathway. We're activating the star codes in our body along our chakra centers. At the base, at the navel, the solar plexus under the ribs, the heart space in the center of your being, the throat space in the center of your neck, your third eye, and your crown on top of your head. And we activate, activate, activate all in balance. We're feeling the light particles now penetrating all your DNA. These are encoded with your life's program. Imagining your DNA are now cooperating to bring this thing into your life in its highest, most enlightened form. The light particles of this item that you're manifesting now are harmonizing with your life through your DNA so that it comes to you easily and fits into every part of your life. You are radiating light particles of what you want from your DNA now into your cells, into your emotions, and into your mind. And now you're pretending that you already have this item in your life, this energy, this change right now. Imagine that you have it right this second. How do you feel? You're creating time and space for it in your life. You're organizing things. You're excited. You might tell some people, maybe you won't. What do you begin to do now that this is in your life now? And we are grateful for what is coming right now. What is? We already have this in our life right now. We have activated the unmanifested goals, dreams, wishes, hopes, and desires. We have opened this energy now within our being, We have claimed it as our own. We no longer have a life without it. We only embrace a life with it. Now, as you are in this energy of manifesting, you are in a place of receiving. You are in a place of the utmost strength. You are receiving healing throughout your body. Things are going to make sense to you now. You're going to see where you sabotage your own success. You are going to see where you need to make some frequency adjustments in your life. And a golden light now begins to move down your pillar of light and connection into your soul star chakra above your head. And this golden light is the energy of the star system Sirius. And this golden light begins to turn into an actual star. The star is golden and shimmering and moving and carries a trail of golden dust wherever it goes, wherever it turns, wherever it moves. I want you to imagine this beautiful golden star to be spinning as fast as or as slow as you would like it. It's spinning high vibrational energy, essences, wisdom, enlightenment. It is spinning the truth, spinning change on the earth for the better, for all. It is spinning the truth to be told. It is weaving and spinning down now into your crown chakra, bringing you enlightenment and truth for yourself, activating that which has been laying dormant for a long time, connecting with all that is, moving down through your physical body now, blasting and clearing away unnecessary pain, unnecessary issue, unnecessary anger, greed, self-hate, and replacing those with balance and self-love and care, empowerment, confidence, releasing any anxieties, any stresses, anything unnecessary for your growth, removing limitations, removing hurt and misunderstandings, manipulations, any old vibrational energy holding you in a pattern of defeat. Opening up your goals easily. Bringing freedom into your life. Bringing change into your life. Bringing healing where it needs to go for your highest good now. Releasing any thoughts, feelings, stresses, or issues that are no longer serving you, or that are old programs, dissolving any timeline energy that is not in your highest good. It's not in your highest capacity. Anything that's holding you back from your true self. And imagine yourself now, or do it right now. Pull in your stomach muscles tight, right into the back of your, as far back as you can get with your belly button pulled tight. Pull that tight. Put the star in there. Spinning it and release now. Whew. And your whole belly might get quite open. We store a lot of things in here. And just letting the star now remove stagnant energy within your being, your legs, your knees. Anything that you want to repair, you need to stop owning it. Let it go. It's what you used to have. It's how you used to be. And you're claiming this golden vibrational brand new energy. You are bringing all parts and pieces of who you are as a soul back to you now. Reclaiming all parts and pieces of who you are as a soul from all directions of time and space and back from others you've given it to right now. Feel it coming back into your being. Feel yourself breathing a little easier. And keeping this creational energy and connection open for as long as you need. And we ask Archangel Michael to shield us in protection that connects to all of our energy field always, reinforcing this as needed. Keep this creational energy open. Work on this 3 days in a row, then let it go completely. Accept a new life right now. Accept changes right now. This is it. This is what you've been asking for. It begins now. And we ask for this to be done through all directions of time and space and through all layers of our entire being. And we ask for this to be sealed in love and light, protection, alignment, support, connection. And we ask for this to strengthen over time. It is done. It is accepted. It is activated. It is happening right now. So be it. And so it is. Take a deep breath in, out. Open your eyes when you're ready. And write down what you feel. Okay. All right, everybody. This is also going to be recorded. It has been recorded separately. Okay. Now, I am going to. That's fabulous. Awesome. How beautiful was that? Beautiful. Hey, Cece. You are welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sometimes you might have to do something a couple of times for it to really integrate into your being. Beautiful. Really appreciate you all. Thank you. Whoops, just a second. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to top it off to complete this today. Please do. Beautiful. We're going to complete this today with some healing, okay, that I am going to direct to everybody's highest good. It doesn't matter what's wrong or what's been wrong. Okay, we're going to activate this right now. Beautiful. When you feel colder, know that your bones and your DNA are activating a change. Okay. I love that. Well done, Morgan. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. What I'm going to do is give you even more. Okay. Hang on. Let me just get this Lionsgate. Now, when this integrates with you, you'll feel it over the next 3 weeks. Everything is in usually a 3-day, 3-week, 3-month cycle. That's what I found. Some people will be purging. Absolutely. All right. One moment. All right. So if you're open to receiving light codes and even more healing, then I don't mind looking a little bit funny while I do this healing for you. So just 1 second. Okay, so you all know where I am. You know where the light leaders are. You know where my website is. You know how to find me, right? So there's no confusion. Okay. People are crying with joy. Remember, I'm going to make a thing. I have to make a meme of some kind saying, you know, your mission is to decrease the suffering on the planet and increase the joy. That's all we got to do. The rest is a bonus. So, don't feel like you're not doing enough for this planet just by shifting your intentions. That's a lot. Okay. If you've got more to offer, that will come up as well. People are you're feeling this, right? So we want to, I can definitely feel that too, the tingling sensation. So we definitely want to integrate even more with this healing. Okay. Now, you're welcome. Right. That's amazing. So, ringing in the ears, pressure changes, sensations throughout because remember, we've activated all of these chakras too. Clear and concise. There we go, Dana. I love this. I love it. All right, I've still got goosebumps, so I know that I've still got something else to give you guys as you're listening. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water, okay? All right. Let's do the healing part. It's okay, Karen. Corinne, do what you need to do. Beautiful. Okay. So be open to receiving this next upgrade for yourself. When you receive healing, it's good to say, I hereby receive this healing to go where it's needed for my highest good. And I'm going to trust that the energy comes through to the right people who are ready now to receive, and that you're drinking plenty of water, you're taking rest when you need it, you're watching your self-talk. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, here we go for the healing. Last year, my third eye completely was visible on the video. It came right through. It was really amazing. So I don't know whether it's going to happen this time, but we will see. All right, close your eyes. You're ready to receive, okay? Okay. All right, everybody. You may feel a few sensations from this. All right, so my husband's there. I'm just wondering. All right. Okay. Woohoo! Beautiful. It was beautiful. My hands were just vibrating, everybody. Like, wow. Just 1 second. Um, um, all right, everyone. Thank you so much. It's going to be late. Yep, right? Beautiful. Thank you. Perfect. So as we go through this, like, you guys have all had a blast. It's gonna reveal itself to you over the next few days. Okay, you can always come back to this video and sit here at the time of when the healing starts, and you can do it anytime you want. Okay, because it's always timeless. You're welcome. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here today. And I hope that this has set you up in the right space for the next part of your life to begin now, right? It's always always amazing to be able to be here with you every year on the 8th of the 8th. And I've done it now for years. And it feels different somewhat this year because of everything we've all been through, right? And hopefully you stay in that nice peace and calm energy as well. You're welcome, everybody. One of the things that I love to do the most is to focus intention on healing. And thank you, Patty. That's beautiful. Thank you all who came through. And you can always, maybe someone who needs healing as well. If you need any assistance further, please go to my website or come talk to me at divinemiracles@gmail.com. And we're going to try to enjoy the rest of our day. So thank you so much. Let's see how you go. Okay, it's all coming in. Sending lots of love and thank you to my husband, Bobby Failsafe, and of course, G. Mason, for being here and tuning in, and all those from the Light Leaders Academy that are here today as well. And all of you who are on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter who came through. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all. You get a Soros. Yeah, G. Hang on, I'm going to put that up. That's all you get. That's all you get from doing that. All right. Well, we all feel a little bit, we might even cry, we might be emotional, and that's cool. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much. And we'll see you all soon. Okay, stay blessed. I'm going to be back live soon, so watch out. Beautiful. All right, bye everyone for now. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Let's go.